Hello everybody, and welcome back to Rain Check. We're playing as a Tigor. He's a cutie. We ran into a big ol' wolfer. That's always exciting. It's always exciting. And now they're gone. Right? They helped us out. We lost our wallet. They found it, gave it to us, and go. It do be that way sometimes. The wolf waves goodbye to me one last time and disappears down the lobby. Oh. I close the door and walk towards my bed, taking a look through my wallet. I let out a big sigh of relief when I see my convention, not convenient, my convention tickets and other IDs safely tucked inside. So he hadn't gone through my wallet after all, at least from what I can tell. Which all that out of the way, the adrenaline starts to wear off. I'm glad everything's back in order. Phew. I lay down, closing my eyes as I take a moment to relax. Checking the time on my phone, I realize I've got an hour before the public opening. Perfect, I can explore around. Learning my lesson, I secure my wallet, tuck my phone and keycard into my other pocket. Just as I'm about to head out, I remember the brochure. Swiftly retrieving my jacket, I'm finally ready to go. What about an umbrella? What about an umbrella? Game's called Rain Check. There's gonna be rain. Get an umbrella. You don't want to get your fur wet. It'll be annoying. I never really liked traveling, but I'm hoping to change that this week. That do be music. That do be sound. Just all of a sudden. It be that way. I take out the brochure and glance over it. The lobby, garden, restaurant, pool, terrace, and casino are all highlighted. Maybe I'll skip the less appealing spots, knowing time's limited. I'll start at the lobby since I'm already here, and then head to the gardens. Let's see where the day leads. Around me, the lobby's corners are graced with sleek sofas, each circled by some fancy kiosk. I notice someone by a kiosk off in the distance. It starts moving, maybe scanning. Pretty neat. Curiosity piqued, I find an empty one at the far side. As I approach, thinking of giving it a try, a robotic voice suddenly springs from the kiosk. Hello. I stare at the screen, illuminated in bright blue. Several apps load up and display the main menu. Hi? There's some hesitation in my voice, as I don't see any obvious microphone near the machine for me to speak into. Now that I'm up closer, I notice the display is a large reflective LED panel of some sort. This lobby is already so bright from the white marble everywhere, and now this panel is trying to blind me too. How may I assist you today? What can you do? I can perform various functions. I can play music, display local traffic, show the latest news. Honestly, I didn't expect the kiosk to speak this coherently. They speak better than me! The voice recognition is also impressive. I haven't noticed any issues with it interpreting my speech as of yet. The machine continues to list off various other features, but I pick up on the words scan biometrics at the end. What exactly is scan biometrics? The entire body is scanned with infrared lights, UV light, and proprietary technology by Notal Visions. I am able to give readings on your heart rate, stress levels, brain activity, and general health diagnostics. All will we do be a stressful Tigor. The scan is roughly 99.9999% accurate and has been used in hospitals to aid physicians. Please note it is still currently under development in order to improve efficiency. Please also keep in mind that such functionality should not be a substitute for seeking medical attention or advice. There's no way a flimsy, oversized monitor can give me such detailed readings, right? But then again, I haven't been in the loop for a while. Still, I'd rather curious to see what this robot has to tell me. Here goes nothing. Could you give me a reading? Certainly. Please remain completely still as I perform a general scan. The kiosk moves and tilts back on its own, and actually it catches me by surprise. I didn't notice until now, but there are 5 tiny cameras on top of the screen that all seem to be powered on. I remain completely still while looking at the machine with a mix of what is this? What? Fascination? Fascination? I'm getting there. Guys, I'm getting there. Look. Words are hard. And awe. Though I'm not sure what to expect because it seems like nothing is happening at all. Several of the cameras start glowing in deep blue and disappears as soon as it comes. This might be the UV light the kiosk mentioned. The screen at the machine flashes a faint green. I can hear a faint whirling sound coming from the kiosk before it silences itself. I've never really had a medical checkup like this before in my life. Having it performed by a machine makes me somewhat nervous for some reason. Oh. Biometric scan complete. That was fast. It barely even took more than a minute. A large part of me is curious to know what the results are, but at the same time, I'm nervous to hear any bad news. General health diagnostics. Fair. Heart and brain functions are substantial. Substantial? Stress levels are high, but decreasing. Please continue to monitor fat levels. It says you're fat. It is recommended to get at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise a day to maintain a healthy body and lose weight, as your body fat concentrates is above average for your species. Report finished. What? Did you just call me fat? Negative. What do you mean, monitor fat levels? The screen suddenly turns off, and I stare in disbelief. Hey! I tap on the screen, but it refuses to turn on. We are a little husky Tigor. Well then, that was something. I've heard of no television before, but I don't know they made technology like this. I'm not too keen on exploring the rest of this lobby after this. Guess I could check out the gardens now. From what I read, the garden is one of the main attractions of the hotel that everyone has to check at least once. I still can't believe they have plants from all over the world. At least that's what I've read anyway. I walk past the registration desk and the elevators towards a long and wide hallway with a large ceiling overhead. Fortunate I don't wander around for long, a sign points to the direction of the garden down the hall. 2 large glass doors lead directly outside. This looks promising. The garden, bursting with an abundance of flowers and plants and planters, rivals the size of the main lobby. It's clear why they call this place the Flower Meadows of the Nation. Stepping in, the air changes, warmer and damper, just like a rainforest. Above me, rain falls on a huge glass dome, maybe 2 or 3 floors above me. I was going to check the outside section, but not in this weather. Instead, I decide to trek around a small maze present in the center. As I walk around, I walk into a family admiring some flowers along the way. Huh, how nostalgic. Seeing this family lost in the beauty of these flowers takes me back. It's like a bridge to my own past, to the days at the garden center with my parents. Orchids scattered throughout to draw my attention. Dad's preferred flower. His presence feels almost tangible among them. His passing changed everything. The garden center became abandoned because of it. And Mom, she's so different now. Always worried and anxious over everything. I've gotten used to living without him, but recently, life has been making his loss feel sharper than ever. Mom becoming so aggressive to me lately. I just need a break from home. But this garden reminds me of the simpler times. I could stand here all day. I really shouldn't be ruminating like this. I'm on vacation. I should be enjoying myself. Go get some beer. Go get some good stuff. I don't drink alcohol, but like that's what people do on vacation, right? That's what my family does. Whenever we all go on vacation, they're all drinking and eating, and I'm sitting there on my phone because I'm like, what do you even do on vacation? What am I supposed to do? I don't do these things. Hi, excuse me. Huh? I turn around to find a meek-looking reindeer standing next to me, gazing over the flowers in front of us. Whoa, portrait. Deer. Look, small. Just push him. He's smaller than you. Just push him to the ground. It's fine. Don't worry about that. He's a lot shorter than me, with most of his height coming from his antlers. He stops and turns to look at me. Do you know what kind of flowers these are? The ones in the back there. He points to the patch of flowers that I spotted a bit earlier. Oh, those? Those are orchids. Orchids, huh? Cool. A zoomer. He pulls out his phone from his pocket and snaps some photos of the orchids. Oh, what about these? There's a patch of brightly colored flowers off in the distance that the reindeer is pointing at. Those... I think those are daffodils? Daffodils? Dahlias? Dahlias? I don't know words, man. Neat. The reindeer is back to aggressively taking photos. I admire his enthusiasm. Hey, do you know much about how... how do you know so much about these flowers anyway? Are you some kind of gardener? Oh, or, let me guess. You work here. No, I don't work here. I don't really know that much, honestly. Just picked it up as a kid. Nah, no way. You definitely know way more than people I tried asking earlier. Not knowing how to continue the conversation, I give him a nod and decide to walk over to another part of the garden. Hey, Mr. Gardener, I need your assistance. It's an emergency. What? Please, please, please. I want to be in a shot next to these tall flowers. He points over to a patch of what I can only guess are, to be delphiniums. Here. He walks over and hands me his phone with the camera already switched on. Okay. Sure. The reindeer strikes one of those cool model-like poses and grins at me. I point the phone at him and take a couple photos. There you go. I hope that'll do. He hops over and takes his phone back, carefully examining the photos I took. Generous angle, strong composition. Yes, yes. The height from where these photos were taken from are perfect. Yes, these are amazing. Thank you so much. You should be a photographer, Mr. Gardener Photographer. I'll definitely be using these for my magazine catalog. Oh, you have a magazine catalog? Yep, that's right. Well, actually, it's my dad's, but I've been helping him run it for the past year now. It's got nature, city architecture, landscapes, you name it. Gotta make the big bucks somehow. Here, take one of my business cards. He should have his business cards hanging from one of his antlers so that he can just lean over and be like, here you go, friend. That's what this needs. He rummages through one of his hoodie pockets and fishes out a sleek white-looking cardstock. He hands it over to me, and I take a quick glance at it before quickly pocketing it away. David Lurk's Nodal Magazines. Wait, Nodal Magazines? Don't tell me your dad's Nodal Lurks. The one and only. He puffs out his chest as he says it. You know, I was supposed to be supervising some setup at the convention hall, but, I got bored. I'm not that interested in all this technology stuff, so I decided to come by and take some photos. What are the chances that I'd bump into someone like him out of all places? Speaking of which, I should probably get back to the convention hall. They don't know that I'm gone. Bye for now. Oh, that's right. I didn't get your name, Mr. Gardner Photographer.
It's Theodore.
Well, thanks again for your wisdom and help, Theodore. Hey, you know what? Come by my dad's keynote later. Dad's keynote later this week if you're still around, and show them that business card. They'll know what to do. Bye now. Wait, what will they do? Oh, well, looks like I got something to look forward to this week. I can't really say I expected that, but I guess I technically met a celebrity. What an interesting little guy. I wander around the garden, eyes barely skimming the plants and flowers. Feels surreal that I finally have time for myself. No more job hunting, no more nagging mom, no more anything but the flowers around us. Just a week to myself. This is therapeutic. I love the tranquility of the garden, making my way back to the lobby. I leave, not love, I leave the tranquility. It's gone, never to be had again. The human air in the garden had started to lull me into drowsiness, so the cool air of the lobby serves as a welcome wake-up call. I still have some time to kill. Maybe I'll check out the restaurant I saw. I flip open the brochure once more, scanning until I spot The Escapade. The photo shows a pianist and cellist? Cellist! Is that supposed to be a cellist? A pianist and a cellist? Not a cellist? I don't know, man. Instruments are hard. I played the alto saxophone. I didn't deal with this bullshit. Playing in the center. Oh, excuse me. Underneath a bright linear row of pendant lights hanging from the ceiling. Pretty fancy. I don't feel hungry at all at the moment, but even if I did, a place this posh wouldn't be my first pick for a meal. Still, I wouldn't mind taking a look around, snapping a few photos, and to show off later. Why not? I'll go check it out. Ooh, where am I? This place looks completely different from the rest of the hotel. And completely empty, too. I walk over to the restaurant door and see that they're closed. Well, that would explain it. I spot a promotional sign on the side. Steak and bourbon! Special $199 US. I don't know if this is supposed to be US dollars. It's fine. It's fine. Who the hell spends $200 for an 8 ounce of steak? 8 ounces of steak. I'm good. Well, this place is obviously not for me. Time to get going. I take a photo. Yeah, I take out my phone and snap a couple of quick photos of the area. These would make good postcards. Excuse me, sir. A low voice echoes behind me. Their tone sounds inquisitory? Okay, with a strange accent I've never heard before. I turn around and see a Great Dane in a dapper-looking suit poke out of the corner. Why, hello. Look at this guy. Look at this lad. You just want to, like, bop him. Right between the eyes.
Pardon me. Is there something I may assist you with? I saw you through the doors just now. Reservations are mainly done online, but I can make reservations for you in person. The restaurant opens shortly for lunch. Could I interest you in that?
Oh, hi. No, it's fine. I'm just admiring the decor. The staff nods at me for a couple seconds, as if he's still processing what I had just said to him. He stares at me and opens his mouth for a second, about to say something until he clears his throat.
Very well.
His gaze lingers on me longer than I'd like, before bowing and disappearing back inside. What was that about? Do I look too poor to afford food here? Something? Yes! He probably saw your phone and was like, nah. Whatever. I've seen enough. Off to the convention. Well, all right, everyone. I'm going to end the part here, so I will see you guys around.